Everybody throw your hands up. It's the stimulus package, now throw your hands up. We give it back to the people, now throw your hands up. If you rockin' with J1 and Philly Freezer, everybody throw your hands up. It's the stimulus package, now throw your hands up.
Hey guys, welcome to Friends Online PC Tutorials, and today I'm teaching you about Boujou 5. Now, first question, what is Boujou 5? Well, Boujou, alright, let me pull up a web. Boujou 5 is a motion tracking software for film and animation. Give me a sec, keeps doing that. Alright, so, yes, film and animation. Now, this software, it's very expensive. I'm telling you, you're not going to believe how expensive this software is, because it is actually used by the big time developers and all that. So yeah, alright, so here's the home site. As you can tell by their thing, all of this, all of the fire and the helicopter or whatever could be originally not there, and we'll go more in depth to that in some other tutorial. Now, let's say you want to buy it. Alright, I believe it's like $5,000. Boujou 5. Purchase and shop. Whoops. Alright. I'm sorry about this. I do not know why it's being this weird. I do know it ranges like $5,000. Nope, no, I didn't find it. But yeah, this is Boujou 5, so professional match movie. Obviously, you're not professional yet, or you may be, and you're just looking to find it. It is very good. So let's actually open up Boujou 5. Boujou 5 has some problem. It has a little tiny glitch, and I'll show you about that. Let me actually put this back. Yeah, it does take a while for it to start, depending, I don't know really. There we go, it's starting. Alright, so yeah, so if you first start it, wow, never mind. You press next, and alright, see, you could show where you want it to go. It has a default one, program files, Boujou 5, 86x, and stuff like that. Now you get all these softwares, and some of them you might actually know, some of them you won't know. Alright, so 3D Max is, Autodesk Cinema 4D, that's a common one. After Effects, Maya. Do not mind the Maya part, I don't understand it, but After Effects is Adobe After Effects, which a lot of people use, and so do Cinema. Most of these other stuff I do not really know, but After Effects is mine. Now, do you want to use a middle button on your mouse? The middle button, I prefer yes. And finish. Alright, so it wasn't that hard. Wow, I have 2 of them. That's strange. Alright. Well, okay. So now you got this screen, and you're like, oh, so it's actually pretty simple. You want to click on Import Sequence. Alright. Now, the sequence is the video or frame by frame video. Alright, it's not too hard, not too shabby, but now I'm gonna pull a video, and you can track it down, or you could do it the easy way, which I like to do. And you may ask yourself, what is this easy way you're speaking of? Well, the easy way I'm speaking of is just drag and drop. So I'm gonna just pull a simple video. Yeah, right here. Alright, see? There it is. Now, it starts, you may ask, okay, so it says move type. This is where a lot of people screw up. Free move, alright? Free move is, moving into 3D space, like running into the screen, alright? Like passing through objects. That's free move, because you're moving in 3D space. Nodal pan is where you're stationary and you're moving the camera though, but you're not moving with the camera. It's very hard to explain, but I hope my details and stuff like that kind of help. Now, alright, so you see this mailbox and you see this other mail, so it's 24, right? 24 frame rate. Now watch this. When I click apply, it's going to do something. Aha! 25. Now, you just saw it change. I don't know how this happens, it's a little glitch, but you must be sure that you have a consistent frame rate. If one part is off, say goodbye to the video because it's all been screwed up. Now click 24 and apply again and close. So then that way you don't get stopped. Now you can like preview through the video throughout all of this. The camera is moving a lot. I'll just do free move. I don't want to get too complicated. Now next part is if you want to add poly. Alright, a poly mask. Poly mask is this. You're gonna get these lines and you just click around. And this green thing shows up as soon as you connect. Now what is this green space? This green space is basically if anything gets in there, it will not record anything inside the green area. And you're allowed to remove it, delete, and recreate your own. This thing really helps in nodal pan and free move. Alright, so in most of my footage, you see these houses and stuff. Let's say I don't want any of that. I just want it focused on the road. So basically, in nodal pan, you would try to get this whole area. Now you don't have to be exact. It is preferred that you be exact. Well, you don't want to be too off, I meant. But yeah. So boom. Now see all this area? It will not record, and most of it, I don't want to get all sketchy about it, but it's all in the aim area. See? Now, after we add that, we do track featuring. And you may not want to do add polymath, it's just a sequence that everyone does. Now you click track featuring, and if you want to see that. Now see all these little dots? This is where it's going to track and everything. On Adobe you can do this, but it's very hard and it's very terrible. We all know that Adobe's tracking software is just really bad. Alright? So, sequence 1, which is this. You want to click all frames, or if you want to just be like, you want that like 4 frames apparently, or 50 frames, or 200, you just want that, then it's okay. Because you just select and you just do it there. Just know. Sensitivity is like, if anything, like, less sensitivity, the less it's going to do. The more is that you're going to just have dots everywhere. The slightest move in there. You just want to be in the middle, and start. Alright, so now it's see all these little dots? Yeah, that is your tracking spots. See how it's not going over here and there? Yeah, that's a good part. So now it's tracking, and I will come back after this tracking is done. Yes, it does take a while, it even tells you estimated finish. I'll be right back.
2,000 years later.
Hello guys again, and my tracking is done. Alright, so see the noodle pan, the poly mask and the tracking. See, throughout the whole video, it doesn't even enter the green area, not even once. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but even once. Now, let's say it didn't go well, and then you wanna this thing is not permanent. That's what I want to say. You can always redo these tracking features. Now, and you can always adjust these polymaths, like here, but then you just want to do the retrack, and yes, you're gonna have to wait again. That is the bad part. Now before you go, you have to do camera solve. Camera solve, what it does is that it makes it instead of having like 5 billion of them, you'll have like 30. I don't know. Well, that's a horrible number. Like 300 of them. It's easier, it's clean and more nice, and it's not really that clustered. So you want to click if you already did it after this video and you screwed up, just click delete. So yeah, you can do all frames or select a range from them, and you want to click optimize camera path smoothness. That's what makes it all cool and like nice. Now it goes really quick. It depending on how long. Now you got all these red, blue and yellow dots. That's good. That means you've been doing it right so far. Now you want to go to screen geometry, alright, and you usually use this part if you're going into more in-depth, like Cinema 4D, or if you're dropping a ball or stuff like that. You want to be more in-depth, but I won't go into that. Usually you would, but we're done, alright. Now you would export it to your cameras. You would export the camera solve. That means all of these blue dots and stuff. So let's export it. I'm going to select my desktop, Maya, and you just want to move this to 100 because you don't want to have to rescale it, and it's just really bad. You want to yeah, and I believe that's it. You save. Alright, you can save the project. I'm just doing it right now because of the point of the tutorial. Alright, so now what do we do now? So you would have to go into Adobe After Effects, alright, because After Effects Maya or Cinema 4D. Now I'm not doing Cinema 4D now. There will be another tutorial about Cinema 4D because there are some things that are a bit different from Adobe After Effects, and I'll explain how, why, and how. Alright, we'll just have to wait for, you know, I have a lot of plugins and stuff in Adobe. Yeah. Alright. Now you want to grab the original video. So I have to go, I'll go, yeah, I have to go in my pictures and grab it. I don't know why it's there. This video. Now, yes, you can create a new composition right now, but I just don't do that. I don't know. I'm just really lazy at doing that. I'm not really organized. Yes, and people might say, "Oh, that's bad." All right. So now you got your thing. All right. Now you want to drop in the BPJ file, I believe. I think here. No. Oh, the MA file. Sorry. MA. Now you get solids. If you know what's a null, then you know what you're doing. Alright? Alright. I believe I've done something wrong here. Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to come out. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh my god. I'm terribly bad at this. Alright. Okay, sorry about that. See, after you drop in your MA file, you click the composition, and you get all these dots. Those dots that you saw before, the blue in there, they're all there again. You're familiar with what it might be. You drop in your video at the top layer, and boom, there it is. And you're like, okay, now how do I add in 3D objects? Well, alright, let's add in a solid. I want to make it red so you guys can see it. Yeah, it's too big. Alright, now what you want to do, you have to make it into a 3D layer. And I always don't like this part because it always disappears somewhere. I don't know why. It always disappears. I haven't used this stuff, Adobe in a while. I wonder where it goes. This is what kind of ticks me off. Sometimes they stay, sometimes they don't. Oh, okay, I remember. If you don't believe me, just watch other videos. And thank you for going to Friends Online PC Tutorials. And please watch our game reviews and gaming and comedy hour, which will start soon, pretty soon. So have a great day, and subscribe and like.